what it is. Yo, what's up? I always got a big clown. I don't know why. They say when you do stuff like that, that's a sign of shyness or hiding something. And I am shy, so that could be a good reason. I'm super tired. Got a lot on my mind. Got a lot on my plate. Or as I may feel like it's a lot for me, but it might not even be a lot. But I got on here. I hope you didn't hear my stomach growling. I got on here. I just told you anyway, so it don't matter. Um, but I got on here because, and I wanted to do a video because I'm giving you me, like skin blotches, pimple marks, scars from pimples that I picked at or pimples that came. I pimple here, pimple here. It's still a scab. I'm waiting for it to heal. But I've been using something to wash my face with and kind of get rid of that stuff. That's a journey of mine that I'm going through. So y'all gonna see that transition with everything else in my life. Um, I'm in the process of getting my car a tune up. That's a process when you don't really um, have a lot of people guiding you in the right direction. You got a lot of I don't know for people who may deal with uh, cars or whatever. They should know some things, like just by the description of what you are saying to them, or letting them know what you feel with your car. They should be able to tell you. But a lot of people, the real mechanics that I'm used to back in the day when I was younger, are the ones who you could tell them what's going on with your car and they automatically knew what was going on and fixed it. It's hard to find those these days. And times are so hard right now that everything is super expensive. So it's hard to find that good mechanic that you can rely on that can help you and you can say, hey, I'm going through this, but this is what I have right now. Um, it's a struggle. I'm by no means uh, well off. I'm getting by, but I'm tired of just getting by. So I'm doing a lot of things to work on getting to that point in my life. And one thing that I got to work on is self. So loving me in my purest form is what you're getting. And that's what I mean by loving me. I'm trying to stay here because the sun is, if I move, it's going to blind you, and I don't want to blind you. So, but it's just shining right here, directly in, like I can feel it on the back of like I can feel the heat from it. So, yeah. But anyway, forgot what I was saying. But this is my journey, basically. Um, oh, I'm in my purest form. So, um, let's celebrate being in our purest form and loving who we are above all the glamour and things that we want to put on ourselves. The hair, how we want our hair to look, um, the makeup that we put on, the clothes that we style ourselves in. I'm in my pajamas, in my robe, and I've had this robe for over a decade. I got a lot of things that I've had for over a decade, and I went through a bit of a hard trial with this robe, and so it gives me a lot of strength from where I came from in my headspace and how I react or uh, deal with certain things. But nonetheless, it keeps me grounded. So I love that I still have this. And I'll get into the story of that later on. Um, I'm okay talking about it because I've healed from that. So, and it's something in my past that taught me something. So I'm grateful for it. Um, but in all of this stuff that I'm going through, all these mental breakdowns, all this, my thought process of things that happened to me in the past and um current situations that I'm going through, dating is so underrated today. I'll be 50 in 3 months. January, November, December, January. I'll be 50. I don't know what I want to do. Still haven't decided yet. I know I want to get together with a lot of uh friends and family, especially friends that I haven't seen in years. I have friends everywhere. I have friends in California, I have friends in Georgia. Um, I have friends that moved out of the state, those two states that I was in and are in other states, in other areas, but I want to see them too. So, we talk a lot on social media, but or by phone, but I want to see them, physically see them, because we have made it a whole three well, I made it 5 decades, if I'm not mistaken. I'm tired, so forgive me, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, and don't worry, I'm going to do my research, because that's what I do. My mind, I'm so boggled with so many things that I can't keep track of numbers, times, decades, centuries, all that good stuff, but by by any means I'm not dumb. By any means I'm not dumb. But that's neither here or there. But what I am concerned about is self-love, my self-love for myself. The things boundaries that I'm setting for myself with everyone in my life, no matter who you are. I don't care who you are. I'm setting boundaries because I need to come first for me before I can help any of you, anybody. I got to be able to help myself first. So that's what this journey is. I started off a little rough with the podcasting. I'm learning more. I'm getting more equipment. As you see, I'm using my new mic that I just purchased. Um Once I get me a place, because right now I'm in between homes, but I do have a good job. Um and that helps me, you still make kind of a little bit of moves. I'm staying with a family member, and sometimes that can be a little rough, but these are the sacrifices that I have to take in order to get where I need to be. Uh, like I said before, my stuff is in storage. I just moved it to a cheaper storage, so that's saving me some money. I'm learning to budget my money a little bit better. I'm learning to not just spend because I feel like I need to spend. I'm learning to save so that if I need or if I'm in an emergency, I can say, okay, I got this right here. So this is what this is for. Um, I'm learning to love me authentically. My hair is done right now, of course, but I got videos and pictures and clips that I can add in so I can show, my naturalness. Like, I love me. So I want you to learn to love yourself. And then once you learn to love yourself, like I'm learning to love myself, go and find that dream that you put down way back there in the den or something, or in a closet, or in a storage, or in a garage, or uh in a cellar, whatever you have in your house, where you have something that you always wanted to do, you started years ago, or when you were a child, or whatever it may be, and dust it off. If it's got spider webs, brush the spider webs off. If it's in a box, open that box and take it out. Like whatever it is, wherever it is, however you learned it, or however it came about that you knew at that moment that this is something you were passionate about and you wanted to do, and it was a dream or a goal, and you put it down because you felt like whatever. You may have felt like it was too much for you to handle at a time of going through whatever you may be going through. You could have had kids, you could have had children, where your focus was more about your children, and instead of your goals or dreams at that moment, because they came first. And or you're going through that now, and you're trying to bundle, those things together and figure out how can I balance having these children and doing my goals. Well, figure that out with yourself first. That's what I'm trying to get to with that. If I'd had to learn that a long time ago, I probably would have been further in my career, that I want, the path that I wanted to go down, faster or sooner or whatever. But it wasn't meant for it to happen that way. So this is what I'm going through. Here we are now, because I had that issue with balancing children and trying to pursue a dream and goal that I wanted at the same time. Mind you, with very little support. I had support, but very little. I was limited, because other people had lives and had their lives. Other people had um, uh, things that they had to do, careers that they had to go through, children they had to take care of. You name it. You know what I'm saying? They had to do it. So I can't be like, oh, stop what you're doing to help me. I'm going through something. I need you. No, I can't do that. So I had to just tough it up and just do what I had to do for my babies. Excuse me. I need to put some chapstick on. Lips a little ashy. Anyway, but yeah, I had to do what I had to do for myself, you know, and my kids, and because they didn't ask to be here, so I'm stuck with them now. So I'm a single mom. I'm doing it by myself. Um, One of them wasn't with me for a short period of time, but then she came back home, and ever since then, it was me and my babies, and that's all I knew. Me and my babies. We gonna be okay. It's gonna be a struggle, but we gonna be okay. And look at us. We was okay. We still okay. You know. Now they're older, grown. They have families of their own. Um. So um, I try to help them out as much as I can, because right now I'm still gradually getting myself back together for me. Uh, got me a car now, which is a good car for me. It's good. It's a good car. Um, I just got a few minor little things that need to be taken care of, and then she'll be good. So I'm not worried about that. I got a good job that I just got to apply myself a little bit better. When I used to work for Walmart, I applied myself because I felt like that was all I had. So I gave it my all. But now I got more that I'm trying to build. Like I felt like when I was working at Walmart and my kids were in high school, my two younger daughters were in high school. I felt like I needed to do this to make sure they were okay. And I just kept doing that. And I got stuck in that routine of I just need to do this to so I can live, yada yada, whatever. And didn't even try to pursue my dreams and stuff when they got older and left the house. And I'm barely starting now, but that's because my journey led me to be who I am and love who I am and always be who I am. Don't change that for nobody or nothing. And pick these dreams and goals up. You still can do it. Just because you put it down, you feel like maybe you're too uh what's the word I'm looking for? Concerned about what other people may think. And that's not cool. Bump what other people may think. This is something that you always wanted to do, so do it. And I have to tell myself that. So the reason why I'm telling you, look in the mirror and talk to yourself. It is nothing wrong with looking in the mirror and getting a clear view of who you are and what you want in life. Nothing wrong with it at all. Nothing. So don't let that stop you. Don't do that to yourself. And I'm learning to do that too, with myself through my journey. Look where I'm at. I keep looking back because I'm watching my grandbaby, and I don't know when she's gonna get up and come outside and look for me. So I'm trying to do this, in a timely fashion. But like I said, this journey is a journey for everybody, not just, you know, it starts with self, but it's for you and your children, your grandchildren, your mom, your dad. If your parents are not here, I'm sorry. My blessings are with you, and just know they love you, and they're your angels now. That you got somebody protect you now. But just get into those things and start loving you and start trying to figure out what you need to do in order for you to love yourself. I want to start doing like workbooks. So I'm trying to put together some stuff. I'm working on some stuff. So just give me some time because I'm looking at things that I want to work on and how I want to work on them. So I want to put them in like a workbook, and maybe you guys can um figure out how you can work on things or how you want to work on things. And I won't put it in my perspective. I'll just put it to where you'll see it'll be nicely formatted so that you guys can understand it. It'll give you instructions of what I did and examples, you know, so you can kind of go off of what I can give you some help. So that's why I'm gonna put those in there. I don't know how many people do that, but that's what I'm doing. I've already got it printed. I'm just it's in the works. Just give me a minute. But at the same time, you can always go to my comments on YouTube, my comments on Spotify. Like you can comment. You should be able to comment. I'm sure all you got to do is click the little three little buttons or the comment little whatever that is box bubble that tell you. It looked like a thought. It I don't know, but anyway, you get what I'm saying. Comment, share it. Somebody might need to hear it. Somebody might be going through something and they don't think that they got the ability to do it. I watch Wallow. I don't know if you guys know who he is, but if you don't, look him up on Instagram, Wallow. He has a lot of a lot of inspirational videos and stuff that got me thinking about things that I want to do. And he always said this little device that we got called a phone, he ain't never lied. I ain't even got a lot of money. I ain't even got a lot of followers or none of that. But this device can get you a lot of business, you know. Um, Whether you don't want to be, if you want to be a content creator, if you don't want to be a content creator, this device still can do stuff for you to make you some money. So you can survive, and maybe once you get plan it right, you can do other things, or follow a goal or a dream or something. But I just say that to say this: follow your goals and dreams, because I'm going through it, baby, right now. And I'm gonna start doing this a little more, because not only is it refreshing and it helps me get off a lot out of my thoughts, it's it's helping me help somebody else. So I just wanted y'all to know that. And as I'm journeying and learning how to do things, then I'm helping somebody else. Help me help you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't want to turn the car on, but I felt a little stuffy, because it's going to do it's got to connect to the phone and all this other crap, and then so I didn't want to do all that. I didn't want to have to go through all that. But anyway, like I was saying, follow them dreams and goals. Don't let nothing stop you. Cause look at me. I got to record episodes in order for people to continue to build my following, my engagement, all that stuff. I could build my brand. And this is the only way to do it. Judy even said something last week, and I downloaded it so I can keep watching it and keep watching it. And she was saying, post that content. She said, look at me, I'm in my robe with makeup on it. I ain't got no makeup on it, but I'm in my robe. I'm in my PJs. You know what I'm saying? With my bonnet on, my hair look okay. They got to be touched up. See, the baby hairs it's doing what it's doing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm here, and I'm able to do this. So follow that dream. You know what I'm saying? My car is dirty. I don't give a shit right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my content out. I'm trying to do what's best for me. I got to figure out ways to do it so that I can't sit there and say I shoulda, coulda, woulda. Who wants to keep saying I shoulda, coulda, woulda? Not me. So, like Judy would say, post that content. She kept saying it. Post your content. Post your content. Here I am. Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Wallow. Um, y'all go follow them. You know what I'm saying? Judy, she gave me so much inspiration. I want to be a boss like her. So I aspire to be a boss like her. I don't want to be her. I don't want to be like Judy. I want to aspire to be like her. Like, when I run a business, I want to feel what she feels from her employees. The love and kindness, because I give them what they need you know, to get through. I'm understanding, because I'm a very understanding and patient person. So I got so many more things in store. It's just, I think this is my stepping stone to get my story out there. Tarazi P. Henson. See what I'm saying? My mind just gets to going. And I'll just keep talking and keep talking and keep talking, but I want to give y'all more next time. So um just hold off. But I want to be able to give you more and more every day. So just give me a little bit. But anyway, pursue. I can't even talk, but it's okay. I'm still gonna record. Pursue them goals and dreams. I'm not going. I might do some bloopers. I'm gonna edit a little bit, but I'm gonna keep this in there. But pursue those dreams. Like I said, look what I'm doing. I'm in my car. I'm sitting here in my car recording, hoping I can get it done before anybody comes to bother me or interrupt. So y'all have a blessed day. Pursue them goals and dreams. Um, if you follow me on YouTube, subscribe, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like on this video, on this podcast episode. Um, follow me on all my socials. They're gonna be down there in the description box. Um, yeah. Have a blessed day. Everything will be in the description box if you follow on YouTube. If not, I'll catch you on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Y'all have a blessed day.